Hello, my name is Hannah. Today we're building another family, and I keep saying building, but it's, fine. We're building Sims at this point. That is just kind of what you're doing. You're sculpting Sims because, creating Sims and creating people, that's less fun to say, so we say building Sims, because I build too many things. At this point, I am just building everything. No matter what video, I am always building. It just kind of happens. But this family is a singular adult parent, and they're two toddler? I think they're toddlers, because, that was an issue. But they're two toddlers, and that's the whole family. However, if you clicked on the thumbnail, you should see that there are two people that are not toddlers in the thumbnail. That's because I spent probably like 3.5 minutes trying to different angles and stuff to try and get the toddlers in the frame with the adult, and it was so annoying because you can only pick up a singular toddler in the game. In real life, you just have a toddler on each side, but they can't do that in The Sims because of, too many hands, and the animations would probably be really hard. But you can't do that, so there's just a toddler in the hand, or both of them on the floor, or just one of them on the floor with one of them in the hand. It was so annoying. So I was just like, whatever, we will just put another Sim in there, and the Sim looks great. I don't know when I made this Sim. I think it was mid-June is when I made the Sim. I don't remember making the Sim, but I was using it for something. I don't really know what though, but I just had them in my library, and I was just like, okay, put them in, it'll be fine. And so they're just in the thumbnail holding one of the other Sims's singular child, not both of them, as that was the entire issue. So they're holding the children, and neither of the children wanted to look at the camera, so I was just like, fine, whatever. So they're both looking off, at the parents, or at the adults, because I guess one of them isn't their parent, but they're looking just out because they didn't want to look towards the camera, and I was just like, fine. If I can get both of the adults looking at the camera, it'll be fine. And I did that, and so I ended up just taking 2 screenshots, which is not normally, because I usually take 6 before I can get them to good, and then I put all of those in the video and then just use one for the thumbnail. It's a whole process, but I was just like, fine, I give up. And so I keep making thumbnails that are difficult to do, and the Sims are difficult, and I just keep doing it. This is also the 3rd Saturday in a row in which I'm posting a Create Sim, which was not planned. I didn't even realize that was the thing until I went to go do this voiceover. So 3 minutes ago, 3.5 minutes ago is when I figured that out, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I've also posted a Create Sim the last 4 weeks, and if you've heard any of the other Create Sim videos, I have not made a Create Sim in so long, so making all of these videos right now, I'm getting back into it, and I like making families. They're just very difficult to do, and also they take longer. It's very strange. This Sim took 15 minutes. I've built houses in less time. I've built tiny little things in 10 minutes. So I'm a little confused, and so it's just very strange. And I had to pause because my ears decided to both ring and sound like someone was stomping in them. Okay, and we're back. Funny, hearing is great. But, as I said, that whole thing. But, the family's very cute. The thumbnail, however, was very inconvenient. Moving on now. However, today, as in the day I'm recording this, not the day 2.5 weeks from now when you're seeing this video. It is the 2nd of August for reference. I don't know what the date that you're seeing this is, but definitely far in the future, because I know that. But today we hit 75 subs, and that is really cool. Very much so had to freak out about that this morning, because I think 2 voiceovers ago, I was saying thank you for 70, well, I guess 72, but it was 70 at the time because I had written down 70, and then I got more subscribers. But I've gotten so many subscribers in the last month. I think it said 14 in the last month on my YouTube studio page, which is crazy. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. That's very weird. And so thank you. Also, I am about to hit 6,000 total views, and I also mentioned that I think in the same video that I hit 5,000 views. That is thanks to my cottage, farmhouse, and farm video. That is very close to 800 total views, and it is kind of freaking me out, and I don't understand it. But I have talked about that video so much, it's just very, very strange. and it is getting so many views. But also I've gotten more views in this month when you disregard that video. I've still gotten more than I usually get per month, because I've gotten about 1.7 thousand views this month, which is a good percentage of my views, which is very good. But I'm still about 400 to 500 views up from what I normally get per month without the help of this video. So it definitely just like tripled my views this month, and my views have gone up so much. It's very crazy, very confusing, but I'm very thankful for it. And so, you know, I checked this morning on that video, and I was just like, it cannot have passed 700, because I think it was at like 620-ish yesterday, around then. I don't know how many, but it has gotten so many in the last day. Like, it spiked again. It's so confusing, the views and all of that stuff for that video. Crazy. It's the first, I think it's one of the only, or one of 3, I think, videos that actually shows like the demographics and stuff of my videos, because you need like a certain amount of views for it to actually know what's happening. And so I thought that was cool to like look at and stuff. And also, some strange thing I noticed, that in the last like month or so, my videos have gotten more subtitles, like in different languages. They're always Asian languages. I don't really know, because it's Indonesian, Korean, and Japanese that have been, and it just repeats in various orders. I don't really know what that is, but, you know, thank you to my viewers who are not watching this in English. But I just thought it was very strange, because a lot of my videos when I first started were in, I think Korean. Korean was the language, and a lot of the views just came from, not a lot of the views, but a lot of the subtitles were in Korean, and most of the videos that just have one are in English. So it's very strange, but I thought that was very cool to look at also, because it's, you know, I think the countries that I watch my videos and stuff is the US and then the UK, which makes sense. And then it's like, I think Korea, and then it was like, I don't know, some other country, I don't know. But that was just very cool to look at, and it's very strange. But also something that I was going to mention with the video that's doing really good. I think that's very cool. But I wanted to point out a thing that I've noticed, and I've also heard other people talking about it. When you have a video that does like fairly well, like this video that has gotten like significantly more views than the normal video of yours, or like creation of yours, the videos after it seem to do pretty poorly, which makes no sense. I don't get it. But looking through the analytics, that video has like over 1,000 impressions, and my normal videos will get like between 100 and 200 impressions, and then I'll get like 20 or some views. But like 4 or 5 days after I posted that video, like a couple days ago, my impressions per video were going to like 30, and I was only getting like 4 views, which I guess is a better like impressions to like click video rate. But it was strange, because that's like 100 less impressions, or like impressions are like how many like of your video gets shown on other people's, you know, YouTube pages. Just, you know, clarifying that. But I thought that was very, very strange, because it'll do that when I have a video that does well, because this also happened when I posted my the 1900s Decades Home, which was like 8 months ago, 10 months ago. It was a bit ago. That also happened. It also bombed my impressions, and I don't know why, because that makes like no sense. Because, you know, if you have a video that does good and a lot of people are clicking on it, wouldn't it want to put more of your videos out there and show more people? But like, apparently that doesn't need to make sense. I would like it to make sense, but I don't know at this point. But I just found that very strange, because all like 3 of my videos that have gotten like fairly like 100 views per like in a day, all of those videos, the videos after that didn't do well. And I just think that's very strange to like think of in terms of like everything. But my videos, or my views, are going up now. It's been about a week and a half, but the last like week, it's very strange. But like the videos like right after, like 2 days like after those like 3 videos did fine, and then it sunk. So I really don't know, and it's mind-blowing. Very strange things. YouTube is crazy. It doesn't make any sense. I probably need to make more sense of it, but, you know, that's not that important. But I, you know, do make, daily videos on here, and have for almost a year. But, you know, that's fine. I'll figure it out eventually. Trial and error, we'll just figure it out eventually. But, you know, this is about the end of the video, so I can stop talking now. I'm almost out of breath. If you can hear me, I'm dying over here. It's fine. Just done a bunch of exercising this morning. Already can't breathe, but it's all fine. I'm excited too. It's all good. But it is almost screenshots time. So subscribe if you did like today's video, or if you want to see more videos like this. But as I said, it is almost screenshots time. So I posted a video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye.